Vikings, countrymen, lend me a fiver, because I did have some money, but it fell in the river. Now we'll tell you a tale of glory and woe, of good King Hal and his river rat foe, of how Halford grew great and then how it fell. A warning from history we will now tell. In 888, a long time ago, in a far off country, all covered in snow, a mighty Viking warrior, brave and bold, had enough of the wind and the perishing cold. So he set sail for a more temperate land, King Hal and his Viking band. So he set sail, and then they came here to a land most pleasing, a paradise for Vikings, in which they made cheese in. His long ships had drowned, so here they moored, and it seemed only right to call it Halford.
I came, I saw, I slaughtered, I conquered. The Saxons were no match for our Viking horde. We were tanked up on lager and out of our tits on magic mushrooms and reindeer piss. Oh, what a wondrous place for my seat of power, with this bountiful land and the mighty Stour. Here we will settle and live a life of ease, fight the locals and produce some cheese.
King Hal was true to his word. All his opponents were put to the sword. Hal became rich, his wealth it was built on the production of cheese such as brie and Stilton. Soon a mighty empire grew, and everywhere the cows went moo.
By controlling the dairies and sticking the boot in, I've become more powerful than Vladimir Putin. I've crushed all resistance. I kill those who annoy me. I'm stronger than Odin. Nothing can destroy me.
But King Hal was careless and really quite silly. Beware, cheese must always be made carefully. Leftover cheese should be kept separate. When you put them together, who knows what you get? Edam and cheddar, Jarlsberg, Danish blue. If you mix them together, you get such a strange brew.
Don't worry, good people, no cause for alarm. This cheese effluent is lovely. It can do you no harm. It's been tested, digested. Okay, a bit sour, but when you pour it in, it's quite safe when you put in the Stour.
This toxic effluent in the river did flow, which caused a rat to grow and grow. The rat began to mutate and grow to the size of
a Volvo estate.
Its coat was like wire, its claws sharp as razors, its tail could smash buildings, its eyes were like razors.
Lasers.
I said lasers. Did I say lasers?
No!
Lasers then. Its breath could strip paint. Its squeal was quite horrid. Its bite even worse than a Uruguayan centre forward.
Okay, if that's all true, I'd better get back. The smell of the cheese may provoke an attack. It's not that I'm afraid. I fancy a fight, but I've come over all fate. I just don't feel right.
Watch out, King Hal, you clumsy old fella. You're about to slip over some old mozzarella. Oh, yella.
Oh, run away, please. There's a dirty great rat coming for me.
But the rat all too quickly picked up on the scent of King Hal, all covered in cheese effluent. King Hal stood his ground and put up a fight, but he couldn't contend with the river rat's might. King Hal, he fought bravely, boldly and well, but when the rat's teeth stuck in him, he let out a yell.
I think I'm done for. A life full with rape and pillage. The rat has beaten me. Now it's flattened the village. Oh, and now it's too late for the light I have seen. It's time for us all to start going green. On the 8th of the 8th, each year the rat we must appease by a sacrifice of throwing him cheese. If you will save our village it will save our village from further strife, and you will all gain eternal life. Oh, the setting sun over Ettington.
Think I might have a small tear in my eye. But wait, everything's all right. I found my favour. After all that, it didn't end up in the river. So, friends, Vikings, countrymen, what do you think? Shall we go to the pub and all have a drink?